We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for Game 2 of the 2019 Texas League Playoffs. Tonight, the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Midland leads 1-0 in the early going. Can Amarillo come back here tonight? Next. Jerry Keel, the man on the mound here tonight, will get the call here. Game 2 of this 5-game Texas League Playoff Series. Gotta say, we are ready to go on this Thirsty Thursday night. $2 drinks all night long. Presented by Taco Villa. Leading off for the Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald. And we're ready for some baseball here. Four-seam fastball underway. 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here in the top half of the first. Crowd still coming in. 7 o'clock our pitch. Beautiful Thursday. Here's our strike right there. 1-1. Midland leads the series by 1-0. Amarillo 0-1. So Midland, if they could strike again like they did last night, final score of that game was 10-6, and they win that one. Well, a pitch perfect evening, a comfortable 76 degrees here at game time. Here's the 1-2. And that's right there to the mound. They'll get him out at first, 1 down. Chance now to give you the starting lineups of tonight's Rockhounds, and you got to see it for yourselves. These guys win last night's series opener against the Sod Poodles, and we'll say it here, they're going to try to win this one and try to stretch a 2-0 Texas League playoff record. Into the box, Chase Calabwig up to the plate. 1 man out, nobody on here in the top half of the first. Got fans from Midland watching, Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Frisco, Northwest Arkansas, Springfield. These guys are just watching as this one is going. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul, and now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Amarillo trying to get up into this one here tonight and try to get a W. And right back to first, and he steps on the bag, 2 down.
Batting third. The third
so that's what the Sod Poodles have to do tonight in order to get this series tied by 1 win and 1 loss apiece for both sides. And that bring up the hot corner third baseman, Nate Mondu. Here's the pitch to him. And that one's lifted high right there. Taylor Colway under this one makes the catch, and that's the inning. So a pedestrian start here tonight. So it's on to the bottom half of the first. No score. Matt Milburn gets the call here for the visiting Midland Rockhounds here tonight. And gotta say, 6'3", 210 pounds, age 26, right-hander. Gets called up to the mound. And we're ready to go here in the bottom half of the first, and leading off the second baseman, Ryan Weathers. I was going to say the center fielder, but tonight in center field is Dre Overstreet. And that's going to be right there near second. Right there, shortstop has it, 1 down. So 1 pitch, 1 fly out, and 1 out here in the early goings. Chance now, here's your starting lineups for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Ryan Weathers tonight taking the place of the second baseman, who is currently on the injured list, Ivan Castillo. Castillo is out, and that brings in Jackson Whitaker. Whitaker in the game. Takes a cold strike on a cutter, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. One man out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Whitaker. And did he go? Yes, he did. Home plate umpire says it right there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2, and that is down low, 2-2. Well, we get 3 games at Midland after tonight, and this thing is yet to be decided if Amarillo comes. And hopefully tonight will be the great chance for them to equalize this series and try to win one. And both sides will be 1 win and 1 loss apiece. Now bring up the catcher, Luis Campusano. And that's going to be chopped foul. 2 man out, nobody on bases. Had 1 fly out. And then another ground ball that got out there. Out with 2. And now here's the pitch. Right there to third, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors here in this full inning. So it's on to the top half of the second, no score.
Leading off.
Here's Lázaro Armenteros now.
Lázaro Armenteros.
Here's the pitch to him. And that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, gets him chasing, 1-1. So gotta say, that was pretty good right there when he decided he's gonna swing and chase it. Jerry Keel's just a man on the mound with great opposition. He's just a guy that can lead his bullpen to victory, and tonight that's enshrined on him, as I will say it right there. Here's your defensive lineman for the home side here tonight. And you got to look at the hot corner third baseman. That is Eric Keim. He's got a pretty good job here tonight. He's just always a third baseman. And that's why they call him the hot corner third baseman, for one reason and one reason only. Ground ball is to get him out at first. And that way, they won't come around and try anything silly. Here's Jonah Bride now. Count now 2 balls, no strikes. The 4-seam fastball. Crowd still piling in, taking their seats on this Thursday night. Here's a pitch. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes, and on deck, Colin Thoreau. Thoreau is on deck now for Midland. Here's a 3-0. And that's outside, ball 4, and there's the first walk here. And a potential double play is in the wings of effectiveness. Here's Colin Thoreau now. Coming up to bat here. 1 man on, 1 man out here in the top half of the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that's chopped foul high right there, foul. Though it had the home run distance. Here's the 0-1. And there we go. Right to first. And right there, oh my goodness, that would have been an equalizer right there. They get the force out at second. But the runner at first is safe. And the inning still continues, and that'll lead off Buddy Reed. Reed coming in, opposition 223 for his side for this season. And that's going to be chopped foul. Count now 0-1. Rockhounds in their beautiful blue jerseys tonight, gray pants, orange lettering, and orange numbers. I was going to say red, but they ain't as red. They may be a combination of orange and red mixed together letters. And we'll say it right there. That's going to be lifted high right there. Left fielder Bloom under this one. Makes the catch out there in left, and that is the inning. So we have another scoreless top half of the second. We go to the bottom half of the second coming up. Amarillo coming to bat. Bottom of the second now, and leading off is the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Colway up to bat here in the bottom half of the second. And here he goes. Right there. Base hit right and right. And leadoff hit. And nobody out here in the bottom of the second. And this home crowd getting pretty good here. So Amarillo is the AA affiliate for San Diego. Midland affiliates the Oakland Athletics. Two of these ball clubs will greet each other when they start 2021 out in San Antonio. So these guys looking to get something going here. And that's going to be high popped up right there. And infield fly rule should have been in effect for that one. And that will be the first out of the inning. And time now to give you your defensive alignment for the Rockhounds. And right behind the dish is Colin Thoreau. He is tonight's catcher for the man right behind the dish. He's really well trying to get runners going out from first to second, trying to steal. And here's the designated hitter of Chris Muriel. Muriel up to bat. One man out, one man on here in the bottom of the second inning. No score to this point. Here's the pitch. And right up there, that's going to be down, a base hit right there. So pretty good right there. Amarillo gets another base hit. Now lead off a single.
The left fielder, Lee.
And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Lee Bloom. He was great all season long through the regular. And back up the middle right there first. And there's a double play, and they grinded right into one, and that ends the inning. So they're doing pretty good. They get 2 hits on the board, but nobody comes in on bases. So nobody left. Top of the third coming up, no score. Top of the third, and now bring up Robert Poisson.
Robert Poisson.
Here's the pitch to him. In there, called strike, 0-1. So as the top half of the third inning, we brought to you by Taco Villa, our favorite place here in Amarillo, Texas. Home of the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Right there to third, the hot corner. Out at first, 1 away. So 1 ground ball, and Heim just got that one. And he's the guy at third. He's just one super awesome type kind of dude, I tell you. Here's Marcos Brito now. In there, called, strike 0-1. So my goodness, Jerry Keel just on cruise control tonight. Looking to get up in there, and he's going to try to keep this game right where it is. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Center fielder Overstreet getting this one. And that is the second out of the inning. So a fly out in center. Overstreet catches that one for the second out.
Mickey McDonald.
And that brings up the leadoff hitter for the Midland Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald. 0 for 1, a ground out in the first inning. Top of the third for the Rockhounds. And he takes a cold strike 1, so 0-1. Pitch count for Jerry Keel, 26 pitches so far through 3 2/3 innings right there. And that's going to get to the second baseman for the out, and that ends the inning. So another top half of the third that went scoreless. And we have no score through 3. Middle half of the third set to go, and that brings up the shortstop, Manolo Capua.
Shortstop, number 89.
Scoreless of this game, and that's going to be lifted high. Under it is the center fielder, makes the catch, and that's an easy fly out, 1 down.
Batting ninth.
And here's the 9-hole hitter and cleanup batter, Dre Overstreet. Overstreet coming in. Here's the pitch to Overstreet. Right there, right to second. But shortstop gets that one, 2 down. So I got to say, easy fly out at center and 1 ground ball to the shortstop. That makes 2 outs right there. And that leads off the second baseman, Ryan Weathers. 0 for 1, a pop out in the first in his last plate appearance. And here's the pitch to him. And that's too high right there, but called for a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the third, no score. Here's the pitch to him. Right there to third. And that's the inning. So 1, 2, 3 innings for both sides, as that will do for the third inning. So we go to the top of the fourth, and we're scoreless through 3. Top of inning number 4, and leading off Chase Calipwig. 0 for 1, ground out in the first. So this game is just going by. 3 innings already in the books, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit and left. Rockhounds up in the hit column now. No score to this point here, top of the fourth.
Nate Mondu.
And that brings in Nate Mondu, the hot corner third baseman. Right there, called strike, going 1. Flied out in the first. He is 0 for 1 in this contest here tonight. Now here's the pitch to him. Right there, ground right in there, and that's going to be a base hit. Here comes a runner from second. And the Rockhounds break the tiebreaker. And Midland gets on the board first. It's 1-0. So what a base hit. They get on the board first. And Amarillo's got to do something to get out of this inning with just 1 run coming in across the score. And that's the deepest of all concerns for the home side. Right there. And the score comes in. Runner from third scores. And now it's a 2-0 ball game. Midland out there. So nobody out. And here is that one. That's going to be a leadoff hit right there. And the Rockhounds just getting some hits in there. And they already got 2 runs already home in this top half. And that brings in Colin Theroux. Theroux coming out. Last time up, ground out in the second inning. 0 for 1. Rockhounds 2, Amarillo 0. Got first and second, and still nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. The nerve base hit right here loads up the bases, and that's going to be line drive right into trouble. A base hit. I tell you one thing, the shellacking continues. Here's another run coming in. And now 2 more runs come in to score. Rockhounds up 4-0.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that was just a lucky shot by that one. And now we're going to have a pitching change here, as that will do for tonight's starting pitcher. And here comes the manager to relieve his starter out of there, and that is Jerry Keel getting an early hook out of this game. Gotta say, he did awful, and he won't be getting any exception from the home crowd here, that's for sure. So gotta say, better luck next time, as he will exit this ball game disappointed more than anticipated. I would feel the same way. And now bring up Jesse Schultens. He's up here now, ready to start his time on the mound, seeing if he could get some outs and see if he could get this inning out of danger. Runner at second with 4 runs already here across the score, and that's going to be popped foul. It's 0-1. Rockhounds 4, Amarillo 0. Nobody out here in the top half of the 4th with a base runner at second. So here's the pitch to him. And that's right there. Right at first, 1 down, but runner at second holds on.
The batter, number 3.
Jerry Keel may have not had a great evening tonight, but instead he is ejected out of this game by the manager. And that brings up Robert Posen. Posen coming in. Here's the pitch to him. 4-seam fastball. It's 1-0. Top of the 4th, Rockhounds 4. Here's one right up the middle, right there. Right fielder Colway under this one. Makes the catch. The runner tags from second. And that right there, the runner advances from second to third. 90 feet away. And that right there was a potential sacrifice fly if he came around and score. Here's Marcos Brito, 0 for 1. In there, called strike. It's 0-1. And Jesse Schulten's going to try to get out of this inning with just 4 runs given up. And really, it's going to be something good. So hopefully the Rockhounds will just get 4 runs here in this half inning. In there, called strike. It's 0-2 now. Got a beautiful evening, and as we look at the sun beginning to set here in the top of the 4th inning. And that's right there, right to third. And they get him out right at first, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs come in across the score on a lot of base hits, and Midland up top by 4-0, and they lead it right here. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Bottom of the 4th inning, and that brings in Jackson Whitaker. 0 for 1, strikeout in the first.
Whitaker.
Now here's the pitch to Whitaker. And that's a high ball right there, but big mistake right there is that will drift right to center field, and that's the first out of the inning. So another high ball. And that right there is the biggest ouch ever. So 1 away here in this inning. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Luis Campusano, the catcher for Amarillo. Lined out in the first his last time up. I was going to say his last time up. I mean, that just doesn't make any see it that way, but Jiminy Crickets. 0-1 now to Luis Campusano. 1 man out, nobody on. Rockhounds have the home field advantage here in downtown Amarillo. Here's 0-1. And that's in there, called strike. It's 0-2 now. So 4-seam fastball comes in. And here's the pitch by Matt Milburn. And that's lifted high, left fielder under this one. And that's out number 2. So 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Midland.
Taylor.
And only 2 hits for Amarillo, so gotta say, not firing on all cylinders just yet, but Amarillo looks to be getting in there. I think managers should call a team meeting and see if they could salvage this game here at home. Right there, and that's going to be passed to the pitcher. Matt Milburn takes him out right there, and that's the inning. So what a beautiful pass as they will keep him off the board once again. And top of the 5th coming up, Rockhounds 4, Amarillo nothing.
Leading off.
Here's Mickey McDonald, the leadoff hitter. Last time up, a line out and a ground out. He's nothing and 2 for his side. And fans getting a little bit antsy.
Count 1-0.
So don't forget that tomorrow night, Amarillo at Midland. And that's going to be a fly out right there. And there's the first out. Well, here's Jerry Keel giving up 5 hits. And he had no strikeouts whatsoever. And I think tonight he better put this terrible night behind him, because he could be the losing pitcher in the end. Here's Chase Calabwig up to bat now. He's 1 for 2 in this game, so Midland doing really well. Crack the bat on this one, and they just won last night 10-6. So Midland look like they're going to try to win this one here tonight, but Amarillo will not go down without a fight, and that's for sure. Well, the second baseman has this one, and Weathers got that one, and he got that one for the second out of the inning. Here's the hot corner third baseman, Nate Mondu. He's 1 for 2, a triple, an RBI that led to a run, and gotta say, he's firing all cylinders here tonight. And curveball chop foul, nothing and 1. 2 outs, top of the 5th, nobody on here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's nothing and 2. So they're going to try to keep them off the board and see if they can do that. And pitch foul, chopped as a changeup. And now the count, nothing and 2, still holding on. Here's 0-2 to Nate Mondu. And swing right there. Gets him down for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Add another 0 to the top half of the 5th for the Rockhounds. Bottom of the 5th coming up. And Eric Heim, the third baseman, steps in. And we are ready to go in the bottom of the home 5th. Pop out in the 2nd. 0 for 1 in his last time up. Looking to get on the board after being shut down the last couple of innings. Here's the pitch by Matt Milburn, and he takes a cold strike. It's nothing and 1. Bottom of the 5th, 4-0 our score. And that's outside cutter, 1-1. Looking to get on the board. Here's the pitch by Matt Milburn. And right there, base hit in the left. And there we go. There we have some life left in them. And all they have to do is put the balls out of here. That's what the biggest objective is for Amarillo tonight. Here's the designated hitter, Chris Muriel, as he takes a four-seam fastball, 90 miles an hour. It's nothing and 1. Single in the 2nd, 1 for 1. Here's a nothing and 1. Right there! Oh my goodness, another double play. And that's 2 quick outs here, and that's a 1-4-3 double play by the shortstop, and there's two outs right there. And that right there, my friends, they were doing so good. Now it's going to be another 1-2-3 quick inning. And bottom of the fifth, and that brings up the left fielder, Lee Bloom. Here's the pitch to him. Outside cutter. Count now 1-0. Well, the Rockhounds been keeping Amarillo at bay, and they still keep them off the board. There's been a lot of double plays by Midland, and 4 runs come in across the score in the top half of the 4th inning, and that's going to lead off right there to center field, a fly out, and that will end the inning. Top half of the 6th inning coming up, and Rockhounds lead it 4-0. Here's Lazaro Armenteros now, 1 for 2, single RBI and a run. Yeah, Rockhounds have a good chance winning one more here tonight. Midland will be up by 2-0. So 2 wins and no losses. Amarillo 0-2. So gotta say, Amarillo must win at least 2 games at Midland to keep them going. Here's 0-2. In there, called strike, and that's a strikeout right there, and that's 1 away. And Schultens gets a strikeout.
First baseman, number 5. Jonah.
And that brings up Jonah Bride up to the plate now. 1 for 1, single and a run. In there, called strike. It's 0-1. Top half of the 6th. Rockhounds 4, Sod Poodles 0, and it's just a battle to see which game is going to be taken, but instead it looks like the Rockhounds going to get this one going. This game is halfway through the book, and it will be in the book by the time this evening is finished. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And that's another strikeout right there for Schultens. Make it a pair of punch-outs, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Colin Thoreau.
And that brings up Colin Thoreau up to the plate. And that's going to be a base hit right there. And they're going to get into second. And right there, tag him out by third, and that's the inning. So Colin Thoreau tries to stretch it to a double, but got tagged out at second, and that is the inning. What a play. So bottom half of the 6th will get ready, and it's a 4-0 ball game.
The shortstop, number 89.
Here's Manolo Capua now, 0 for 1, a fly out in the 3rd inning. To start the bottom half of the home 6 for the Sod Poodles. Nighttime getting on there. Sun already down, and that's high right there. It is gone. Watch it fly out of here, my friends. And Amarillo gets on the board at least. Right there. And they finally take a crack at it. It is now a 4-1 contest. 442 feet, 104 miles an hour. And Capua just lets it fly. Just look at this instant replay right here. And I gotta say, that was just a beautiful ball. 4-1 our score, bottom of the 6th. And here's the center fielder, Dre Overstreet. Last time out, grounded out in the 3rd inning. So gotta say they trailed by 3, but still could catch up to them if they could keep this game going. Nobody can make an out. And they just need to try to have a little bit more plate discipline than what they're doing right now. 0-2 to Dre Overstreet. Here's the pitch by Milburn. Right there, right to short. And they'll get him by a step right there, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Weathers.
And that brings in Ryan Weathers, the second baseman tonight. 4-1 our score here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's lifted high right there. Pop up, and that is out number 2 by the second baseman. And that wasn't even hit hard, as that right there becomes the second out of the inning. Jackson Whitaker is up now. Last time out was his strikeout and flyout in his last plate appearance. And here's the pitch to him. And right there, that's going to be a fly out to the left field position. And that will do. The inning is over. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Rockhounds 4, Sod Poodles 1. Top half of the 7th, and leading off for Midland, Buddy Reed. Buddy Reed tonight is the DH, the designated hitter. And he's going to chop that one foul. Count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one's going to be lifted high. Chasing it is a left fielder. Makes the catch right there. And that's a beautiful catch right there by Lee Bloom. And there's the first out of the inning. And he chases that one down. And that brings up Robert Posen. 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. Now chasing those balls is what they have to do. 1 out here in the top half of the 7th for the Rockhounds, and he bunts attempts there for the first strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, gets him chasing for the strike. It's 0-2. And yes, do you feel the breeze behind that swing? I think you do. Pretty good here this evening. Here's the 0-2, chop foul, changeup, and now the count still holds at 0-2. Pitch count for Jesse Schulten's already now 28 pitches so far through his time on the mound. Right there, base hit and left, or should I say right field. Correction, base hit in right field. And they get it right there. And now got a 1-out single. And he's going. And it tag him right there. He gets tagged at second. Oh my goodness, what a play right there. And right on the doinger. And get him right there. Hallelujah. Jiminy Christmas. Happy New Year's. That was a great play. Now the count now 0-2. Midland down to the last strike here in the top half of the 7th. Runner tried to steal from first, and he gets thrown out at second on a bad mistake. And I gotta say, that right there is in the books.
Mickey McDonald.
And that brings in Mickey McDonald. 2 man out, 1 man on. Swing and a miss by McDonald, and it's 0-1. Last plate appearance, flied out in the 5th inning. 0 for 3 here tonight. And that changeup, 1-1. There's managers right there for Amarillo. And gotta say, he's just crossing his fingers to hope this team can win here tonight. Right there, right to short, and that's the inning right there. Well, let's get to your traditional 7th inning stretch here. So get up and sing, take me out to the ball game. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. 0 for 2, a fly out and a line out. Firsting off Matt Milburn as he tries to get some more runs on the board. Here's the pitch to him. Right there, and that's going to be a base hit up the front center, and that's going to be a beautiful line drive. So 1 man on and nobody out, and they got to keep the gas pedal down. And nobody could ground into a double play or anything. They still got to keep it down, and plate discipline is huge these days in baseball. You always got to have it, no doubt in my mind, but always and forever, plate discipline is key to winning ball games and getting on bases safely. Right there, and that's going to be back up the middle over the second baseman. Here's second and third coming on, and they got something cooking, and it's about darn time already. Now my goodness.
The third baseman, Eric.
And now the tying run comes in, and now there is still nobody out. Amarillo is got the gas pedal down, and here's the hot corner third baseman, Eric Heim. 1 for 2, last time up, single in the 5th. Second and third now. He is the tying run. In the bottom half of the 7th, Amarillo threatening. Base hit right here, delivers those runs. And right there, that's going to be out by the second baseman for the first one. And second, third, hold on, and nobody advances to score. That brings up Chris Muriel, single in the second, 1 for 2. Looking to get up on the board here in this one. Here's the pitch to him. Chop foul, and that was going to be a home run right there if he would have got it far enough. 0-1. Second, third, 1 man out. And that's lifted high. It is gone. Watch it fly. Bingo! 3-run shot by Muriel. And that's what his name, oh my friends. My goodness, Chris Muriel. What a play. And never mind about that thing right there. That was just beautiful. And 99.6 mile an hour, 401. And the Rockhounds and Sod Poodles are tied. Well, here's the manager for Midland now, and he's seen enough of his starting pitcher, Matt Milburn. And that right there is where the manager says enough is enough. It's time for a brand new pitcher. Here's Ben Bracewell for the Rockhounds.
Ben Bracewell.
6 is his height, 195 pounds, age 29. Logan Harris is warming up, and that brings in Lee Bloom. 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. So tell me something, guys. If you're listening to us on the radio, there was a song called There Was Bingo, and Bingo was always his name-o. So tell you one thing, sticks and stones break my bones, but gee whiz, words have never hurt me. Goodness gracious me. Here's a 0-2 by Bracewell. Outside, four-seam fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. When you look at a 4-4 tied ball game, you realize they don't go down without a fight. Next team that comes in across the score wins the ball game, and hopefully Amarillo will have that chance tonight. And that's a strike right there, and that is out number 2, and there's 2 down.
Number 89.
So gets them looking. Second out of the inning, and that brings in Manolo Capua. Solo home run in the 6th inning. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And bunt right there. And that is the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Muriel. He ties up the ball game with a 3-run shot in left. Top of the 8th coming up. Rockhounds 4, Sod Poodles 4. Top of the 8th, and leading off the center fielder Chase Calabwig. 1 for 3 here in this one. In their called strike, it's 0-1. Great crowd here we have here tonight. It's perfect. And that's going to be high pop-up right there. Second baseman go get that one, and that's the out. Calls off center field and right field players to back off. And that's 1 away.
Nate Mondu.
And that brings in Nate Mondu. 1 for 3, triple RBI. Came in across the score. Here's the pitch to him. And that's outside, ball 1. 9,397 fans here tonight, and a lot more on the way. Watching from our YouTube live stream. And it's pretty good. Amarillo's got a chance to even this series here in the 2019 Texas League playoffs. And that's going to be line right there. Under it is Overstreet. Makes the catch, 2 down. So top half of the 8th is progressing quickly.
Left fielder, Lazaro
and that brings up the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros. 1 for 3, single RBI and a run last time up for Armenteros. I'd say pretty good for him. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul. It's 0-1. So if Amarillo wins here tonight, it'll be 1-1 on both sides. Swing and a miss. Oh my goodness gracious me, that was ugly. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And got him looking right there, and he's not happy about that one. That's a strikeout. And Armenteros is just angry. Caught him looking. Right there, he's still in the bacon. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are still deadlocked at 4.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Dre Overstreet. Last time up, 2 ground outs. 4-4 our score, tied at 4. And chop foul. Count now, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and boy, that was ugly. 0-2. Here's 0-2. And that's going to be high pop-up right there. Center fielder chasing this one, makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
And there's the second baseman, Ryan Weathers. 0 for 3, line out in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch by Bracewell, and that is down at the knees, called for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 now. So get 3 outs for the top half of the 9th for Midland. And there's a strikeout right there. Get them looking, and there's the second strikeout for Bracewell. There's 2 down.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Jackson Whitaker. 0 for 3, flied out in the 6th in his last time up. And here's the pitch to him. Down low. Count now 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nasty 2-seam fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right there to shortstop. And they'll get him by a footstep, and he's out at first. So that will end the inning. Top of the 9th coming up. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. And tied with 4. Top of the 9th set to go, and they'll lead off Jonah Bride to get us started here. 1 for 2, single and a run. And Jesse Schultz gets confidence. That's a good sign right there. Change up, count now 1-0. So get 3 more outs. Amarillo will have the bottom half of the 9th to come up with something. And if they get a run in, they can win a ball game and crack this tied ball game, and that will put them to a 1-1 win and loss for both sides, Amarillo and Midland. 1-1, here it is. Down low at the knees, near the dirt, that's strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th, nobody out. As at this point forward, our game is tied with 4-4. And that's a changeup outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down looking for the strikeout, and there's 1 away. Home crowd getting really good. And here's Colin Theroux, 2 for 3, double, single, and 2 RBIs. Gotta say, Jesse Schultz called up to pitch on the right time. Jerry Keel, just absolute nightmare for him. Just wasn't thinking in this game for Keel. Keel just literally just screwed his ball club, but now Schultz is going to try to make amends meet for his side, for Amarillo to win this ball game and try to get up in there here tonight. Here's Buddy Reed now, the number 7 hitter, last of the 9th. And he's 0 for 3. In there, called strike on that 4-seam fastball. It's 0-1. Top of the 9th with 2 outs, nobody on. Tied ball game at 4. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul right there, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Here's 0-2. And that gets him looking, and that is strike 3 called, and that's the inning. So 1 run can win it here in the bottom of the 9th. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Sod Poodles, and we are deadlocked at 4. Here is the catcher, Luis Camposano. 1 for 3, single and a run. And you got Jordan Weems and Zach Irwin out there warming up for the Rockhounds bullpen. Gotta say, they look to get this one into extra innings here tonight. And that's in there. Curveball called, strike 0-2. 1 run could win it. Just need a home run over the wall. Here's the pitch to him. And there's the high ball right there. Left fielder grabs that one for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor.
So that brings up Taylor Colway. He's a 2 for 3 here tonight with a double, single, and a run his last time up. And looking to get this game over and send these fans home happy here tonight. Here's Ben Bracewell versus Taylor Colway, and that's going to be pop foul, 0-1. Here's 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Try to get him to chase even. Here's 1-1. Chop foul. Count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 delivery. Outside, 2-2. 1 man now, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Right there. Second baseman has it, and that's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric.
And that brings up the hot corner third baseman, Eric Kime. Single in the 5th, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be chopped foul. And that'll be hitting the wall out there and left, and that's a foul ball. 0-1, here it is. Outside, 1-1 now, 4-seam fastball, about 93 miles an hour, called for that ball. 2 outs, nobody on, and it looks like extra innings in view of this one. And, oh my goodness, right there up the middle, called for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So here's a 1-2. And chop foul, protecting the plate. Still holding on, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul again, still holding on. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Count now 2-2. Looking to end this one and send these fans home happy. Up top, ball 3, so full count now. And on deck, the DH, Chris Muriel. Here's the 3-2. Swinging and missing. Oh my goodness gracious me. We go to extra innings. So 1 run to win it. And that will do it. Top of the 10th coming up, and we are still tied at 4. Here we are in extra innings, and we got Robert Posen up, 1 for 3. Single in the 2nd. So Amarillo's got the bottom of the 10th to come and get the winning run. Hopefully that will do. Nothing in one to Robert Posen. In outside, 1-1. So this is a ball game. Hopefully it'll be in the books. And somebody is going to win this one. I don't know who, but hopefully Amarillo will come in and take this game and tie up a series. Here's 1-2 now. Right up the short. Right there, high throw at a high degree at first.
Now
there's one away.
The second baseman, Marcos Brito.
And that brings in Marcos Brito. Single in the 7th in his last time up. 1 for 3 tonight. Here he is. One right there. Fouled. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one right there. High throw. Get him right there for the second out of the inning. What a beautiful play. And that's a great shot from that camera guy. He's doing a perfectly good job tonight as in our broadcast. And that brings up Mickey McDonald, 0 for 4. And that one's out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Outside, swing and a miss on the changeup. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Right there, base hit and left. And the go-ahead run is at first.
Now that
and the Rockhounds get early trouble. And here's Chase Calabuig now. 1 for 4, single and a run. Last time up for him. Here's a 1-0. Chopped foul right off the wall and right. And that's 1-1. One and one. Chop foul, and that hits the wall again. Still holding on at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Right there. Base hit, and that goes past the shortstop. And now first to second, 2 outs.
Now batting.
And early trouble is that right there. And here's Nate Mondu, 1 for 4, triple RBI and a run that came in. So he had a run batted in. You go, try to get up here. Here's 1-0. And that's lifted high. And that will drift foul. Now the count now 1-1. And got to say, that was pretty good right there. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul again. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. And you go try to get a curveball. Here's 1-2 now. And that's up top right there. Shortstop under it. And they'll tightrope out of danger. And they'll leave 2 stranded. Bottom of the 10th coming up. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for the Sod Poodles. Coming up for the 10th. And here is Chris Muriel, the designated hitter. A home run, single, and 3 runs batted in. Start the top of the 10th. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Center fielder chasing it, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Bloom.
That brings up the left fielder, Lee Bloom. Strikeout in the 7th, 0 for 3. Bottom of the 10th, 1 away. Here's the pitch. 1 run can win it. And that's lifted high. And that goes to the left fielder. And he thought he had it and got lucky that time. And that brings up Manolo Capua, shortstop. Solo home run in the 6th inning, 1 for 3. So 2 flyouts, and this is the last chance here. And that one is gone. Get out! Gone! And that's the ball game. G-O-N-E. Get out! And Amarillo ties the series. And that ball is gone. Celebration on the home side right there. And Amarillo wins. Look at this one by Manolo Capua. He just blisters that ball right out and it's gone. They waited for that one here in the bottom half of the 10th, and they told them it's now or never, boys. What a way here, and they're going to interview this guy, Manolo Capua. He will be our top player of the game. Well, we got to say we are headed off to Midland after tonight. And got to say, here's your players of the game. Manolo Capua, tonight's shortstop, gets the standing ovation. And that right there, pretty good, as this game is well in the books. Our final of this game, 5-4 Amarillo. Winning pitcher of record goes to Jesse Schultens. The loss goes to Ben Bracewell. Well, this will do for us here tonight. We are on the road to Midland as we continue our 2019 Texas League playoffs. Back for more after this.
First for your victorious home team. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so, as of this point forward, this game is in the books. Well, gotta say, tomorrow night, the Sod Poodles will play their first game of 3 against the Midland Rockhounds. Now, Amarillo has to win at least 2 more. And gotta say, they will be getting ready to play the Tulsa Drillers. That's going to be something really beautiful for all. They'll come in and have a great game to come in. Well, let's get over to your final line scores. First, for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles here in Game 2 of Texas League semifinals. 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. And that is 5-8-0 for Amarillo. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors, so 4-10-0. Manolo Capua, 2 for 4 with 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. The last, in the bottom of the 10th, a solo shot breaks the tie. and that wins the ball game. Ben Bracewell gets the loss for Midland. Jesse Schultens gets the win. My goodness, what a way for that one. And that's pretty good for him here tonight. Well, the Sod Poodles and Rockhounds are getting on their buses. They're heading to Midland. And we will see you for the live broadcast here. And we are back home on Taco Tuesday night for the 5-game championship series against Tulsa. Well, this will just about do it for everybody here. We'll see you tomorrow night and continue to keep you going here in the 2019 Texas League Playoff Series. For all of us, Amarillo 5, Midland 4, and they win this ball game. So, gotta say, first pitch for the Rockhounds is at 7:05 to lead off Friday night baseball at Midland. Well, hope everybody has a great night. We will see y'all at Midland. So anyway, good night everybody from Amarillo, Texas.